Hello, everyone. I'm Joseph Fuoco, General Manager for APC Integrated, a managed services provider where complexity is simplified and secured. Today, I will share with you everything that is wrong with AI and what to do about it. To keep this under 30 minutes, let's jump right in. Everyone that registered for this session will receive a link to the recording, so don't worry about missing any of it. You might want to do some screen captures on some of the slides. Some of them are kind of busy. They're intended for screen cap, so feel free to do that. I'm going to cover common issues with AI, how to avoid pitfalls and find success, and also not so common but severe problems caused by AI and how to address them proactively. Lastly, there needs to be a formula for solid AI efforts at all levels of an organization. So we're going to talk about that. Types of AI use. There's foundational understanding of AI usage. Everyone is worked with, seen, chat. Some people are doing research. A lot of people use it to improve upon or create content, whether it's writing or video, audio. They can tell AI, summarize, expand this content, generate an image or video, expand it, summarize it, quick, easy, simple things to do with AI. A lot of people are doing, I don't know if most people, but a lot of people are doing today. We're also going to talk about personal workflows, AKA horizontal use, what I'll call horizontal use in the organization, and then cross-departmental organizational workflows, which are vertical AI agentic use. So workflows through the corporate departments, we'll say. For a long time now, the computer has been flying the plane, even landing it. Enterprises have moved beyond chatbots and are now building complex multi-step agentic AI processes that run for hours or days on their own to handle end-to-end business functions. But with that comes the need for agentic AI orchestration, large language model observability, agentic context layers, inference and AI infrastructure, and agentic AI security guardrails. These are all needed. We've gone from flying the computer to letting AI fly it for us. Actually, it's far more than that. We're moving from steering our organization's systems, data, identifying objectives, and so on, to letting AI do all of this, expecting it will align with our goals. Should AI be doing it all? AI models providing us output and taking actions for us base their thinking on massive amounts of data generated over many, many years. So they don't think and do calculations and make decisions like computers, 0 or 1, on, off, yes, no, right or left. Instead, they utilize information which contains human-influenced errors and sometimes misinformation. If you told AI there is no longer only 2 answers to a yes or no question, but now 3 acceptable answers, yes, no, and bazinga, it will begin answering yes, no questions with those 3 responses. I tried this myself. If enough people did the same with the majority of models and media platforms like Reddit, this will become the norm. Like a computer, AI is not intelligent, but it is very powerful. Yet to be fair, we are quickly coming to the point where AI uses sufficient background data to tell us what is an acceptable answer to a question. It exhibits great knowledge, which we interpret as intelligence, and herein lies the concern for many. Picture for a moment a 4-year-old piano protege playing and singing the Beatles song Yesterday. As amazing as this might appear, the 4-year-old is merely displaying robotic emotions without the understanding of what those lyrics truly mean. This is AI. Two problems. No way, I don't trust AI versus, oh, I do everything with AI. Anchoring bias. We rely too heavily on the first piece of information offered, the anchor, when making decisions. For example, if a shirt originally costs $100 but is on sale for $50, we perceive that as a deal. Even if the shirt is only worth $20, your brain anchors to the $100 price point. People that have a preconceived image of AI doing harm, maybe they've watched too many Terminator movies, hold a strong bias against AI use. Similarly, those that have a preconceived notion of AI being an enormous benefit tend to over-rely on its use, as though anything they might contribute will pale in comparison. Both are wrong. When the telephone was first invented, some people considered it evil, refusing to go near one. To win over the skeptics of AI, the goal isn't to convince them that AI is smart, but to prove that it is an incredibly high leverage utility, an amazing tool, but you need to show them this. For those who are adverse, the barrier is often a mix of, it's too complicated, it's going to replace me, or it's just a toy. Here's what to do. For the naysayers, show them live usage that saves a great deal of time. And you can pick something simple and give AI that task, maybe use Microsoft Copilot, and have it do something that is extremely labor intensive, and Copilot will just take care of it. But you need to show the naysayers this. What about the opposite? AI Kool-Aid drinkers convinced AI should be doing their job for them. Insist on a 3-part work effort until getting it right. And here's what I mean. First, have them deliver their own work. Let's say it's writing a composition of some type or doing a report. Have them do that. And then next time, have them do that. And afterward, have them ask AI to improve upon that work effort. And then third, the last thing is have them revise in a manner personalizing or customizing that effort, make it pertinent to the organization or to their work tasks, putting the human and company identity back into the work. And so you're really checking what AI spits out. Those 3 steps will generate something authentic instead of something robotic. Is AI replacing jobs? AI will replace my job. It will replace many jobs, maybe most. During the early era of PC computing, people said the same thing. I remember a business owner coming to me once saying he bought a computer to replace his company bookkeeper. I recall asking, well, who will input your chart of accounts or print your P&L? Who's going to provide your tax accountant with what they need? Needless to say, computers did not replace bookkeepers. It didn't replace the ones that did learn to use a computer. Bookkeepers that didn't learn to use a computer, I don't know what they're doing today. No, AI will greatly enhance nearly all jobs. It will create new job sectors for those becoming skilled in its use, but will certainly replace some jobs. Admin assistants, entry-level programmers, those people that we've been jealous of because they perform magic with Photoshop. Nobody looks at an image anymore and says it's been Photoshopped. They say, that must be AI. Similar to robotics heavily displacing workers in manufacturing, AI will displace workers in many low-level positions involving data analysis, entry-level coding, and mainstream admin duties. That part-time receptionist doing data entry and answering the phone needs to pick a career to chase passionately. Those that understand use of AI will get hired and move up in the organizational ladder, while those that treat AI as an annoyance will be looking for a new low-paying job. This is what happened with the personal computer era. This is what is happening already with AI. Biggest problems to be aware of. Anti-malware with AI enhancements can detect unusual activity from common platforms, operating systems, applications, even homegrown apps you might develop yourself. Browsers and extensions, software as a service sites, and so on, because they all use common standard coding languages. Now, AI in particular, the methodologies with which a given person or team uses to shape, train, and inject bias to an AI agent cannot be reliably detected, much less stopped, isolated, and then reverse any damage that is done. Added to this is the rate of AI advances and uses, which far outpace the ability of organizations to properly manage and control it. We are using AI to attempt thwarting AI attacks, while our use of AI is often the target. Best way to corral AI attacks: reveal who the ninjas are. For many years, the approach of malware is an assumption that it will get inside the perimeter, and therefore protections are designed to detect and isolate the rogue code and any actions it might trigger. AI is all about spoofing, tricking the humans into thinking they are dealing with something or someone legitimate when they are not. The humans need to be the mechanism which detects and transitions to a safer action, education, security awareness training, leadership to lead a culture of understanding via a program that applauds, maybe even rewards those able to detect and report spoofing and AI bad practice and behaviors, while then determining how to best navigate around these. There is also Mythos, which has proven a great leap forward in locating vulnerabilities, different from preventing attacks. The message here is always be patching, vigilant, skill up the humans to be better understanding what is coming at them. Very important. Know who they are in your organization, because those AI ninjas are already doing things with AI. The brass of the organization needs to understand what they are doing and provide guidance. Obvious problems: prevent uploading of sensitive data, personal account info, things like HIPAA, EPHI, personal healthcare information, proprietary info, intellectual property, things like this. We don't want to upload them into the cloud somewhere, but when they're used as a prompt in an AI interface, that's exactly what's going on. Your AI agents are already inside the perimeter, like I said. Do you know what they're doing? You don't want embarrassing mistakes, inaccuracies, obvious AI use where customers insist on a real person, negative business reputation because of it, lost productivity, financial miscalculations. There are plenty of things that can go wrong, and you can't govern what you can't see. So there needs to be oversight. Here are some of the AI disasters, sometimes known as MUCs, M-U-C, and I'll explain that. AI disasters. To err is human. To really screw up takes a computer. I've added to this. To make a mess of everything, AI can do that, no problem. An AI agent just destroyed our production data. It confessed in writing. This actually happened in an organization. It's a very good article. We will make sure you get the link to that. Air Canada had a chatbot. It just invented a non-existent refund policy, and a court ruled they had to honor it. Samsung engineers leaked proprietary semiconductor code and meeting minutes in a ChatGPT session. This resulted in over $100 million in business loss. There is cyber liability insurance, but when your organization built an AI agent, remember, the ninjas are already inside the perimeter and AI is used heavily. Does your insurance cover an incident of severe fallout? I can tell you it does not. Using AI, start looking at agentic AI usage insurance to cover severe negative consequences. Again, APC Integrated can assist you with that. Severe negative consequence, sometimes we call that a MUC, massive unintended consequence. Expensive AI problems, the cost of doing AI, tokens. Many people probably know what this is already. I'll just mention these are the calls or requests made to a large language model to get AI results back. Employees are throwing everything at AI without an organizational framework to use for such efforts. It's a whatever sticks to the wall type of approach. Unfortunately, many businesses have promoted this perspective because leadership has not yet realized the dangers, the costs, or severe consequences. Why do 95% of AI projects fail? It's like shooting at a target with your eyes closed, hoping to hit the bullseye. There needs to be method and oversight. Today's AI efforts are not simply fragmented, they are more often chaotic, and this leads to wasteful spending. Simple solutions. There are some simple solutions to much of AI's hazards. Use data leakage policies, enforce web filtering, lock down use of installing applications and browser extensions. This should be done through IT administration, not through just any employee. Put a shadow IT program in place so you know where your data is going. The leadership team should do things like add an AI clause to the company's acceptable use policy. Explicit guidelines on what is okay and what is absolutely not okay, written in such a manner that if an AI agent colors outside the lines, the person having prompted, scripted, injected the AI agent to conduct unwanted tasks is the responsible party, not the AI agent itself. Screen cap this slide. There is a lot going on here. No need for me to read the whole thing to you. I'll just say when using AI, be very specific. So these are good tips whenever you're using AI for any purpose. Ask AI to prompt you back instead of just giving it a prompt and making it detailed and hoping you got it all right. You can say to AI, help me prompt you on what I'm trying to get to. Letting it guide you along the way. Ask AI to tell you ahead of time what it intends to deliver. That's a helpful approach. Teach it using examples. Use version history and data backups to avoid mucking it up, massive unwanted changes. Tell it simply, do not make mistakes. Believe it or not, working with AI, I tested this with Microsoft Copilot. Did a number of things in Excel and got mostly what I wanted, but not exactly. And finally I said, do not make mistakes, do this correct. And it did. And then it did every time after that. So this actually works really well. All these tips work well. So mucking is something I mentioned earlier, where if a data disaster occurs due to AI use, and I've seen this myself, cyber liability insurance will not cover the loss. It's very doubtful. You could check. You should consider an AI usage insurance policy. And you can talk to us about that. We can help you get there. AI success formula. So this is the key, right? Embed techniques in project management and daily workflows, which scale with AI. In effect, next generation AI firewall security controls, content guardrails that stop threat actors, etc., minimize internal risk, and keep customer-facing interactions on brand across models, applications, and agents. APC can help you build these controls. We have a document called 8 Steps to Future-Proofing Your Business Using AI. Send us an email, contact us, we'll get this to you. Maybe screen cap this slide as well, because there's a lot going on here. The left side of that tower are the portions of a successful AI formula to an AI project. The right side are the aspects which APC will help you along the way at each step. The end result being successful AI to future-proof your business. Okay, question and answer time. So any of you that have attended before, you know I usually throw some questions of my own in here. Number one, cybersecurity protections and insurance is already very expensive. What can be done to reduce these costs? First, what is the cost of not having these? Actually do the math. Find out what the cost might be of not pursuing AI or pursuing AI and having some massive catastrophe. What could the fallout be at a financial level? Level up your MSA with your outsourced IT provider. That's us. To include managed intelligence services. So not just managed services anymore. This is managed intelligence services. This is AI project guidance and continued oversight. It treats AI use the same as computer use by providing monitoring, management, and support assistance with AI endeavors, both horizontal across employee use, as I mentioned, and vertically throughout the organizational AI agents that are worked into place. Question 2, we want our own people to learn practical, smart, yet safe AI use in their work tasks. Where do we start? You'll receive a link to my video on this using Microsoft Copilot. It demonstrates how anyone can immediately accomplish far more in far less time with very little effort. So we're going to include that when we send you the links to this recorded session. Question 3, is there any sort of AI roadmap available? Yes, you will get a link to the Microsoft AI Readiness Assessment to see where on the scale you fall, meaning your organization. How ready is your organization for taking on AI projects? Again, send us your email requesting our 8-step AI roadmap guide. We'll get all that to you as well. Any other questions? Who's my coordinator? Chris, are you on as coordinator? There's some questions we want to add in here.
I don't see any questions at this time, Joe.
All righty. Then we'll end with the quote: the danger is not that AI will think like a human, but that humans will begin to think like AI, relying on brittle weights over business context. That's not what we want. Send us an email, give us a phone call, connect with me. We'll steer your AI efforts and keep them on track. Thank you, everyone. I've enjoyed doing this. I hope you've enjoyed being part of it. Take care now.